All right, we'll get into the co-main event. I am excited about this one too. Interesting enough, the challenger, what's her name?
Tatiana
Tatiana
Suarez.
Suarez.
So she hasn't fought over a year, but she's undefeated.
Yo,
Hmm.
she's my dog of the week, bro.
Is she? I don't know.
Oh,
I just can't bet against homegirl, bro. What's her full name? I'm gonna fucking
Weili Zhang.
Weili Zhang.
yeah, Weili. I'm not betting against her, bro. She's a beast.
She's
And
a beast.
I
Honestly.
want Tatiana, right?
Yeah.
Tatiana,
Yeah, I want her to win, but I think
who has beat the current champ
oh, she
before in
beat
the different weight class. She
really.
beat Alexa Grasso.
All right.
She
I
beat
She
just
her.
think that
has a W.
a little ring rust. That's where my thing is. And
Bro, but look, if you look at her schedule, she's
mhm.
on long layoffs after every fight.
So you think that that's part of her?
Ring rust is not
I'm not. I just can't.
for her.
I
Ring
can't
rust
bet.
is not an issue.
I want to because she's gente. You know what I mean? She's raza, but
Oh,
I'm
bro,
going.
I'm taking Tatiana all day long. Skill for skill, Tatiana is way more skill
All
on
right.
just about every facet that Weili Zhang is.
Wow. Okay.
That is a bold statement. That's a
Hey,
bold statement.
we're gonna have to clip that motherfucker. Vaughn said it. Vaughn said it. Get the air horn. Get the air
But
horn. Where
but
my air horn at?
the key is she must take the fight to the mat.
Who does?
Suarez.
She needs to take it to the mat.
That's the key to her to victory is she has to get this fight to the mat. Weili has the ability. She's got good grappling. She's got the ability to get up. She'll be able to do that about 2 times. About the third or fourth time is going to get really difficult. And this is a 5 rounder. And this is where Tatiana can do her ground and pound. She can work submissions, but she's really, a ground and pound technician. And just her wrestling is world class, uh, which leads to her defense, right? Because her wrestling is so good, she doesn't get hit as often. So I think Weili's going to be in for a wild, crazy night.
You heard it
And,
first. MMA Homie
and
Podcast.
new.
Wow. Wow. All right, Red Bull. What are you coming with?
Well, I mean, Von's right. Suarez's wrestling is world class. There's no doubt about it. I remember when she was being called a female Khabib. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think that if she's gonna do what Von's saying, she's gonna have to be very Marabish. Do you know what I mean? Just the constant going for the takedowns, you know, trips, all that kind of cool stuff.
So you
My
guys don't
only
think the
issue,
lights are going to be too big for her either? Then you think she's
well,
ready for this?
this is what I'm thinking. She's 11-0, whereas Wei Li is 25-3. Like the massive experience gap is huge. Suarez has never done a 5 rounder that I'm aware of. She might have done in another organization, but in the UFC she hasn't done any 5 rounders. I don't know. I just feel like Weili Zhang, like you say, is just phenomenal.
Yeah,
You
I
know what
think
I'm saying? She's
But she's
great on
not
the
a
ground.
but she's not a threat. She's not a knockout threat. She's not a submission threat.
she's dominated all
Tatiana.
of her fights I've watched.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the Joanna fight, you look at the
Vaughn's
Yang
face
fight.
is like,
You know what though? By the end
Bro,
of
you know
at the
who
end of
had
next week,
her number?
who?
Rose Namajunas
yeah,
twice.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
Rose, if you look at Rose's style of fighting, very similar to Tatiana, except that Rose got better hands.
Okay. Well, so what's the odds on
The
this?
line, the line
Yeah.
on this, you got minus 135 for Wei Li, you got plus 115 for Tatiana. That translates to a 57.4% implied win probability for Wei Li and a 46.5% right off the bat. You strip away the VIG, you got 55.2 on Wei Li, 44.7% on Tatiana. So the bookies themselves feel like this could be a potential point flip, regardless of experience, regardless of layoff. That's how good Tatiana's ground game is. At least that's how the bookies feel. And if you do the numbers, it translates. And there's a reason why the VIG is so high on this too, right? The bookies are taking almost 4% on every bet on this because they're not too sure Whaley's going to win this one.
All right. All right.
Mm,
Well,
mm.
I'm sticking with my pick. Where you sticking with the Devon sway you?
No, I'm gonna go with Zhang decision, and this will be where on Sunday morning, Vong's gonna be like, "I told you." Do you know what I mean?
She's gonna be like,
Listen to the
hello. She's gonna be like,
algorithm.
hello, Vaughn. Hello, Vaughn. Right, but no, hey,
Vong's
but
gonna walk in
low
like a
key,
pimp, man.
hey, but low key, I want to root for my gente, so I love for Tatiana to win though.
Yeah, yeah. Look, I'm happy either way. I am happy either way.
Tatiana,
Suarez, she's a great girl. You
yeah.
know, she's down to earth. She's a great fighter. You know, so I think this is like you say. You know, we'll talk about potential bangers. This is one of them. I
All
think
right.
this could be a real,
Now,
real good fight.
going into some of these other fights, I think we had kind of addressed this. I mean, there's not too many names on here I'm super familiar with or like is on my like rising star list. I do see Wang Kong on here. You know, she just lost her last fight. She better not lose two in a row.
This is
Oh,
a
that'll be a
tough
fun one.
one. You know,
But
What?
you
Bruno
got Bruno
Brazil,
Brazil. That's, I think, severely undervalued. She's
Oh,
been
who
yeah,
is she
training
fighting?
at.
Yeah, she just came off of what win, right?
She came off a win, and she's been training at Fighting Nerds,
yeah.
bro.
So,
They were my camp of the year last year.
well, I
My
like that
fighter of
camp
the
of the year.
year,
Did we do that?
came
Did
out
we do
there.
that on that
We
camp?
I
didn't
don't
do
think
it.
we
We
did.
didn't do
I
that.
don't think we did, but that
Add
was
that to the list. Yeah, add
on
that to
my
the
list.
camp of the year.
Yeah, Fighting Nerds came
Yeah.
out hard
Uh,
in 2024.
I mean, I watched Bruno Brazil live beat my girl Molly McCann, and Bruno was
And I think
phenomenal.
Con Wang was exposed last fight, and I think these odds are trying to these odds makers are trying to come in on name recognition.
What's
They
the
got
odds for that one?
odds minus 360 for Kong Wang, and I know that's gone up to like 400 lately.
Interesting.
And it was 285 for Bruno Brazil, and I think that went up to 300. I got her at plus 295.
All
I
right.
put a bet down on her, just a straight up money line bet.
No, don't forget we saw Peyton Talbot be a minus 1,000, and we saw what happened there. So
Yeah.
you
So
know,
Yeah,
just to kind of like I said, like you got Justin Toff on here. I mean, he's from New Zealand, so that makes sense. Jimmy Crute, he's from Australia. I do like that. You got a lot of upcoming talent that's from this part of the region. They're just not at that level of some of the names that we had mentioned earlier that would have just made this card a banger. However,
yeah,
you know, the Jake Matthews, that welterweight fight, that I mean,
that's gonna be a fun fight.
yeah, you know,
that's gonna be
That's gonna
good.
be a fun fight.
Jack Jenkins, so Gabriel Santos. So I mean, there are
That's gonna be a fun fight.
right. You know, if you're a diehard, you're gonna be like, okay, we're gonna be still interested in these fights of these guys that if they get a win, you know, they're gonna catch some steam and be some guys to watch out for. So for the diehards, we're all gonna tune in, especially the homies, right? All right. Final words on the main card: Sean Strickland, DDP.
I'd say keep your eye on that Justin Taffer and Taliesin Teixeira fight, because that Teixeira is apparently 6'7",
He's like
7-0,
6'8".
6'8".
Yeah.
I mean,
6'8".
you know,
Check this out.
Hi, John.
For fun, yeah, for fun stats. Takedown average between both of them, 0. Submission average between both of them, 0.
yeah, these are swanging and banging. I'm
Strike
telling you.
accuracy between both of them, dead even,
Oh, okay.
54%. But 0
Yeah,
differential.
So someone's getting knocked out.
Someone's getting knocked out. This
Okay,
is a straight stand-up fight.
This will be my last words. I can't wait for the press conference.
Oh,
Because you know what? DDP can handle the heat.
mm-hmm.
He throws that shit right back at you.
Bro,
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a victory speech for him.
But
think it's gonna be-
But you know, Sean just gonna.
Oh, wait, you're talking about the Wednesday conference.
Pre-fight prep.
Yeah, my bad.
John's gonna try to say something stupid, and then DDP, DDP beats him on the mouth game.
Yeah,
But bro, Sean loves Australia. He cannot talk shit about Australia. I mean, that motherfucker looked like Jack Van Dundee or whoever the fuck he was, you know, last time he went down there.
Yeah.
Oh, man, his shit game just goes out the window when he travels to a different country. He's not no Brian Battle when it comes to the shit-talking game on foreign soil.
But I mean, he does talk a lot of shit. Let's not get it twisted. But DDP, that's what I mean. He's met his ultimate sparring partner, talking shit and in the ring.
DDP is real. See, that's the thing about DDP. He's not talking shit. He's calling you out.
He really is.
and being
In front of you.
respectful at it at
And
the
he's
same
making-
time. And he's making fun of you. Hey, brother, you could have had me there, but you didn't, brother. Why don't you look at the film and study it again? And just look inward yourself and be truthful, brother.
My favorite line was with the Izzy fight at the press conference, and someone said, I think Izzy said, "Am I the underdog? Am I the underdog?" And DDP said, "Nobody's talking about dogs, Izzy. Calm down."
Oh,
I mean, he's sharp.
That's when I realized DDP is one of
I'm
the
a
best
big
trash
fan.
talkers.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan.
Yeah, and he doesn't come in like being a trash talker. He's not talking shit.
No.
But if you're gonna try to bring it his way, he's ready for it.
Yeah.
And he's kind of like,
Yeah.
he has a little intellect to him too.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
he's
he
kind of
does.
jabbing you, like, oh, that
He has receipts.
yeah, he like that hurt.
That motherfucker has receipts.
Yeah, that goes deep, bro. Like, damn.
Yeah, he has receipts. He's like, oh, you're gonna talk about that? Okay, well, yeah.
Fucking your dog and shit? What the fuck's
Yeah.
going on over there?
We don't do that here in
Your
South
dad
Africa.
your dad beat you up? You crying and shit?
Oh.
Yeah, dude, bro. Oh, he can get nasty.
He can go
with it in
deep
a
with it
very
as well,
respectful way too.
yeah.
It's so crazy. He's not like Connor, where he
Right.
barks, which is what to me is even more scary.
Yeah.
And funnily enough, I knew a couple of South Africans a couple of years ago, and they're all like that. Like they're hilarious without even trying, and the stuff they come out with is just brutal.
Bro, they're
sometimes.
in a whole different world. They're a whole different type of person.
I'm here for it. We're here for the homies are here for it. And UFC 312, Sydney, DDP, Sean Strickland 2. And we get to now see. We now get to see who's gonna get it, because everybody wants the rematch, and now we got it.
Exactly.
Bro,
And then the winner,
and it's a well-deserved rematch.
Well deserved.
yeah. And then the winner gets Hamza as a reward. I mean, that's nice, isn't it?
Even better.
Yeah.
Even better.
That's like torture.
Out.